Neutral athletes and Eliska Luskova both get bronze medals. The other two athletes go through to the final. So now we move on to the first of the semi-finals with the men. And this first Skeet Solo Men Junior semi-final one between Ukraine and Turkey. So Timofi Gavrilenko, who was out here shooting yesterday on this shotgun range, up against Mohamed Seyhan Kaya. Timofi Gavrilenko, 18 years old of Ukraine, has competed at the World Championships last year, 2024. Has also competed at Junior World Cups and European Championships in the past, and of course was out here shooting yesterday. And Mohamed Seyhan Kaya of Turkey is his opponent, 21 years old, competed at the World Championships back in 2021 and then every year up to last year since. And also has a Junior World Cup bronze from this year and a European Championship bronze 2022. And Duygo Tuzan is the coach. And it runs in the family, in the Tuzan family. So Bolo Giske once again is our jury in charge.
Will be again Pedro Montserrat, Spain.
And Montserrat Pedro of Spain is our referee.
Ready with your big audience, your applause, everybody, give me your hands. Come on, applause, applause, applause. Come on, let me hear you. Yes.
So Timofi Gavrilenko versus Mohamed Seyhan Kaya for this men's semi-final, the first of two semi-finals in the Skeet Solo men's junior. So two of the athletes will progress through to the final later, and then two athletes will pick up a bronze medal each. Works on a point system, so it's 4 targets at station 3, 4 and 5, and then another rotation should we need it. And that's how it all unfolded today. So you can see the names that are in the quarter-finals and how these 4 athletes in these upcoming semi-finals managed to make it through. And then 2 places left for the final itself.
You both groups are the second man behind your wrestling. You must help them, give them emotion.
So the athletes now over to equipment control. And you can see Gabby Hartmann, who's from Germany and one of the most experienced equipment control juries that works in the world of shotgun. And Gabby Hartmann has done this for so long and weighs the cartridges, makes sure everything is present and correct. Those boxes get sealed until the reporting time. And the reporting time always happens 30 minutes before each final. And then the boxes are unsealed and the athletes are then able to get to their ammunition. So station 3 is the one just being approached now by Gavrilenko of Ukraine. Station 4 is the one in the middle. You can see the basket just next to it. And then station 5 is the one off to the right, again with the other basket to collect the empty cartridges. Well, that's the idea, that they slap them down into the basket. They don't always make it, but at the same time, they'll just be collected up anyway. So a quick test fire for both athletes.
Now let's get ready, it counts.
So we're about to get going. Each athlete gets 4 targets at each station 3, 4 and 5. The most amount of hits takes the points. 2 points for a series win, 1 point if there's a series draw. So a hit and a miss so far for Gavrilenko. Sun's gone in as well. More clouds overhead. Wind has picked up as well. I mean, that target there from the high house really started to dip off to the right. And I think that's caught Gavrilenko out a little bit, who He's had the experience of shooting out here yesterday. So 2 out of 4 for the Ukrainian athletes. Kaya just needs 1 here in order to take the series. Well, missed both. Would you believe it? So we've got a draw. 2 hits each.
2-2 and
therefore 1 point each.
When you have the same as the others, both athletes got the point. No difference as we go on with your applause. Come on, audience, motivate them. Gavrilenko, Kaya, Ukraine, Turkey.
So first visit now to station 4. The athletes now rotate. So Mohamed Seyhan Kaya of Turkey gets to shoot first. That's 2 targets and 2 down. And the dust as well, still flying off to the right from these flash targets that have luminous powder inside them. Flash targets aren't used in qualification. That's a hit and a miss. So he set a target of, if you like, of 3 hits for Gavrilenko to try and match. Another plane goes overhead. We've got an airport right next to us at Châteauroux, but flights only go on certain days, hence why we haven't had any planes going over the last few days, just today, and most of them have been this afternoon. So Gavrilenko needs 2 hits here to take this series and bag 2 points. And he's missed the first one, got the second, so we've got another draw. 3 out of 4, so each athlete now gets a point each. So Gavrilenko on 2, and Kaya on 2. And Kaya's just off to fetch more ammo.
It's a new fans. Hello Ukraine, hello Turkey, audience, come on. And for more, we want to see a 4.
He's also taking a drink as well. He's taking his time, to be honest. And takes a pretty slow walk back. So Gavrilenko now, ref invites him forward. Shot clock is set to 30 seconds. And now the clock has started, as and when the athlete then steps on to the peg. So Gavrilenko makes a call. There's a randomized delay, and he's managed to hit both targets there with 1 shot, which technically shouldn't be able to happen because of the way the clays are tested through the flight path of the pole and ring, which goes into the middle. You can see that line right in the middle, and that's where the pole with the ring is tested. So he'll now have these next 2 targets again. So they're just making sure the shot clock is reset. Ref says go. And that's 2 targets, 2 hits this time. Much more regular flight path of those 2 clays. Well, he's got 1 second left. Oh, and just managed to get in there on the shot clock. It almost went red. And that's 3 hits out of 4. Kaya, meanwhile, now has a chance to try and win this series. If he has 2 hits, that's 2 points, and he'll go 4-2 in front. Oh, does so. That's terrific shooting from the 21-year-old. And his coach, Duygan Tuzan, I'm sure will be absolutely delighted. She is the wife of Turkey's Oguzhan Tuzan, keeping him in the family. And a timeout has been called by Ukraine. No real surprise. And there's a maximum of 60 seconds allowed for the timeout. And Duygan Tuzan is just off camera. She's also now just got off her seat to go and have a chat with Mohamed. So Timothée Gavrilenko and his coach having a chat. Meanwhile, Duygan Tuzan also back over to the equipment table. And Mohamed Seyhan Kayat just takes another sip of water, just to keep up his hydration. Oh, a wise lad.
You can do that with applause, crying, whatever. Then please, everybody, for the applause. We go on with your applause, the whole audience, come on, applause.
Well, great shooting from Kayat. And now Gavrilenko steps up to station 3, now faces 4 targets and has to try and match just that. Well, that target from the low house was rising up into the sky. Gavrilenko did well to get that second shot. It was just a slight delay after that first shot, but managed to get there and make it. And has taken those 2 as well, pretty casual. But crucially, because it's a draw, it means that Kaya is up to 5 points. And if there was another draw here, then Kaya will go through to the final. Gavrilenko takes the first 2. Holds the shotgun in the mount position. Those are the rules of skeet shooting. And takes those 2 as well, 4 out of 4. So it now means that if Mohamed Seyhan Kayat can hit the 4th target, that's a golden hit situation. That would be a draw, 1 point each. And it means he would be on 6 points, and the Turkish supporters know that. If he has 2 more hits, he's through to the final. Oh, he's missed the 4th one. And Gavrilenko now has a chance. He's gone 5-5. So it means now we go back to station 3. And we go for a shoot-off. And meanwhile, Kaya is off to fetch more ammo. Which is normal in the sense of when you go out for a final, you tend to take enough ammo with you and then come back if you need more for a shoot-off, because you never really quite know if there will be a shoot-off situation. Meanwhile, Gavrilenko has clearly got pouches full enough of cartridges.
So long as we have a decision, everything could happen directly. In case of an equal, we go.
So here we go with the first shoot-off of the day.
Yes, in the right moment, technical problem. Same situation.
So one of the technicians is just out fixing the shot clock. And that's the screen that shows the 30 seconds. And as that ticks down, there we are. And you can't see that from that angle. You can't see it from that one either, but it's now been set to 15 because it is a shoot-off and there are only 2 shots. So ordinarily it's set to 30. And they're just making sure that that was then reset to 15 seconds. So Gavrilenko goes first, and we could be in a golden hit situation, and that's where if the opposing athlete can't keep up or match it. So for example, if Mohamed Sayan now only hits one or none, that's Gavrilenko through. And they've matched each other. It's been pretty close, this semi-final. So Gavrilenko, with those 15 seconds already ticking, now faces the reverse. And he's missed both of those. They were pretty tricky, to be honest. The releasing of those targets was pretty close together. And now Kaya has a chance. He's hit one and missed one. So he's deemed to have hit the other. And now Kaya's hit both. So therefore the shoot-off is immediately over, and that's the golden hit. And it means that Kaya is through to the final. And Timothій Gavrilenko is a bronze medalist for Ukraine. It's another medal for Ukraine. They've done pretty well outside with the shotgun. There was one in the individuals men's skeet a few days ago.
We change over to the next semi-final.
And now Ukraine have another bronze medal.